Hello, America. Hello, world. Good day. Bag sa wat day. Ya saz. Ni hao. Shalom. Hu jambo. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mis amigos y mis amigas? Te quiero mucho. Yo tengo mucho amor para ti en mi corazón. Hello, America. Hello, world. How y'all doing? Welcome into Over 50 and Fantabulous. I am your hostess, gray-haired granny hostess, Miss Fab. How y'all doing? What's going on, people? Can we say hello to a few folks? How about we do that? Hold on. Let's put these on. United Kingdom, UK, Trinidad, Tobago, Belgium, Germany, Indonesia, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, China, Italy, Greece, France, mon ami, Turkey, Netherlands, Sweden, Switzerland, Ireland, Finland, Poland, Russia, Mexico, Puerto Rico, South America, Chile, Brazil. Hola. Hello, United States of America. Hello, my dear friends. Well, I decided to come on in and put on a little bit of makeup and chit chat with y'all. Why? I don't have anything else to do. So here I be. Let's see. We are going to start out with the It's Cosmetics CC Illumination Color Correcting Full Coverage Screen. Pardon me for looking over, but I wrote her down so I know what I'm talking about instead of going like this. As you saw before, we got the little mini pump. Well, as some of you may know that watch my little car video as my poor little baby was being put up on in the tow truck, the flatbed. She is electronically challenged, just like I'm wrinkle challenged right now. And it just so happens it is a Fiat. There happens to be not where I purchased it from, but right down my street. I can walk to it. Probably can stick my head out my neighbor's window and see it. It's right down the street. And so we backed up, at least he did. He backed up and we dropped that poor little baby off, filled out the information and put the stuff in the slot. And I was trying to stay awake because I was off of a third shift. Even though I worked half the shift, I spent about 2 hours sitting there waiting and trying to figure everything out. It's kind of a frightening thing when your AAA runs out and your car breaks down. My goodness gracious. But it's kind of weird. I wasn't afraid at all. I knew, and you all know, you folks of faith all know that he had me. I already knew that. Have any of you ever seen the movie, I don't know when it came out, called War Room? It's kind of it's a Christian type of movie. And I don't know much about it. Someone told me about it, and so I was looking at the links. I was looking at the snippets, YouTube, you will have a little 1 minute and 30-second of a movie, that kind of thing. There's a scene in the movie where there's a wife and husband in this movie. She is pretty well fed up with the devil. So she starts saying, I know you can hear me. She starts kind of talking to it. I say it, talking to it. Literally opens up her front door, and tells it to get out. Well, guess what I had? I had a war room experience on my way from informing my line leader how my car was broken down and I had to wait for a tow truck. It could take several hours, clock me out. I said the same thing. I said, I've had just about enough of you. I am the servant of the Most High God. You have no place in my life or in my family's life. You need to go ahead and get on out in the name of Jesus Christ. Oh, yes, I did. I had a little bit of a discussion. And then after that, walking toward my car, praise God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I know I'm going to be going home in just a little bit. And so I was, told to check my owner's manual. I look in there, I see the service assistance or roadside assistance. Anyway, I'm applying the color corrector. And so, anywho, the deal with them, you get a one-time tow or service. And so I went and I got the service. And what they do is once you're done giving them your information, they send you either they give you a little phone call, an automated phone call, or a text message. I chose the text message, but here's what's kind of I don't know how to describe it. I'm in front of the establishment, as I said in that little itty bitty video. I can't, she wants the last 8 digits of the VIN number. I got my little one-arm broken glasses, and they're not that thick. They're not as thick as these bad boys right here. As far as magnification is concerned, I can't see. I can see that they're very teeny. I said, well, let me go over to this establishment. It's still dark out, a little bit dark, so I can't see. There's a bright light. I've got Miss Ashley from the company, the repair shop, whatever. I can't think of what you call that right now, on the phone. I'm kind of preaching, not preaching, witnessing. Let me correct myself. I'm witnessing to her a little bit, and we're talking. I said, Miss Ashley, I was literally on my knees with my little insurance card out, like, trying to see. And I said, hold up just a minute, Miss Ashley. I am down here on my knees. I guess lesson number 1 for this experience. I need to pray. Not that I don't, but I need to pray maybe a little bit more humbly. Maybe that's the first lesson I'm to learn with this experience. Oh, yes, indeed. No, I'm not going to cry and let this cream go flying all over the place. But yes, and I know that sounds kind of whatever to some of you. And to some of you, it does not. It sounds right on time because the Father is a right on time God. I'm hardly paying attention to the makeup. It's more of a pleasure to talk about the goodness of our merciful Father, but this is a makeup video. So basically, it's more of a chit chat than it is of a makeup. So we just keep going. Next up is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup, BLM 313 in the color of tan. I am Pamela Marie. This is one of the prize winnings for a giveaway. And of course, ladies, pump it up, dump. This is what we like, to pump, pump, pump. It's a little bit darker, but it's fine. And we're just going to swipe some of this on kind of lightly. Trying not to look like Cleopatra in her after picture. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to look like, mummy's the word. I apologize for this exciting conversation. So anyways, basically just applying. What I like about this, it's an amazing thing to me that such an inexpensive brand, it's thick and it gives fairly good coverage for an inexpensive brand, LA Colors, and some people would want to avoid LA Colors like the plague. Some folks, they, have different types of makeup, not even drugstore makeups. They have high-end makeup, so they don't use these kinds of products, and that's fine. Whatever your station in life is what you can afford and what you're going to buy. But whether you're on the LA Colors, Go to Roses in the Dollar Tree end, or whether you're going to Nordstrom's or Macy's, either end, everybody gets a chance to look pretty, their very best as they choose to look, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. No poo-pooing on either end. You know, whether you're wealthy, not wealthy, we're all human beings. We all have a lot more in common than you think. If you have children, we have that in common. We send our children to school. If you have a husband, we have that in common. Whether wealthy or rich, wealthy men or not so wealthy men will leave that toilet seat up so you're behind at about 3 o'clock in the morning, gets rebaptized. So anyway, we've applied the LA colors. Alrighty. And for powder, again, an LA Colors loose powder. And the loose powder is in the BLP medium. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers and subscribers that have been with me for quite some time. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you would like to consider that, just hit the subscribe button if you choose. I'd appreciate it. All right, now we're going to go into this LA Colors, the loose powder, and the handy dandy brush. Oh, I got them lashes. They're sitting right there. I'm frightened of them. The thing about it is they're kind of long, so I mean, as far as the length of the lash, but considering I have lashes about the length of an ant, you know, I'm not talking about aunt and uncle. I mean like the bug and ant. Things are so tiny. I've never understood that. But then again, if I really want to think about it, my mother had very teeny little lashes, straight, baby, fine bone straight hair. And I am a ginormous version of her. My little stick legs from the knee down. If you think I have little stick legs, she had itty bitty little stick legs. So, so I'm kind of built like her, but just in this big version of her, you know? Isn't it amazing how you can have a grandpa and a grandson look exactly alike? You know, you can have a child that would look, you can have a child that looks like one of your siblings. I always found that kind of amazing. Family resemblances within families of color, like, you know, my family. My brother is darker than me. My mother was very fair. I'm kind of tan. My eldest sister's kind of olive colored, and my younger sister's kind of my color. Amazing. I just find that kind of amazing. DNA sometimes plays a cruel trick and gives you hair like this. All right, my darlings. It is very quiet here at 6:35 a.m. I should have been on 3 hours ago, but I had no desire to turn the camera on. I did not, so I will not if I don't. And then it was kind of weird. It got to be closer to 6 a.m. and I felt the desire to come in and to talk and to have somebody be with me, and that would be you. How you doing, Betsy? How you doing, sister? And next up, we're going to go and have the blush, the Artisan Colored Baked Blush, 8313 in Plum Sorbet. Don't you love the fancy names? A Plum Sorbet. Kind of has a swirl effect, all the different colors blended, but once you swirl, it gets to be one color. I find it kind of amazing that you'll have all these different colors that'll turn into one color kind of instantaneously, if that's a word, instantaneously, kind of quick. Once you turn it, swirl it around. Pardon the fumbling of my words. And I believe from here back in the 80s, I was over here. I had a blushed nostril. So yeah. So continuing on about the car, I had fallen asleep, but thank goodness they were still up after 5 p.m. I give a phone call and it's covered. I think she said if it's under 50,000, I think I said. And so just to check it electronically, I think she said just to hook it up and look at it, just to look at the electronics, look at the brain of the car. I think she said, I meant it 267 or 287. Let's just say on the end of $267 just to plug into the little car and plug into a computer. Incredible. That gives me a little bit of a heads up. What am I talking about? About the Fiat brand, about it being very pricey to fix. Now, we have a lip pencil. It is Natural Glow by Naturalistic. Natural Glow by Naturalistic, and the color Rosewood. I used this the last time. So, what am I saying? With where I got my car from, after a year, you can bring your vehicle back and just roll over and refinance. You know, I don't know if that's to my benefit or not, but I'm thinking about getting like a truck or something like this in consideration of a possible move. I like trucks, yes, I do. So that's what I've been thinking. Going back home is just only about an 8-hour trip. That's about 700 miles. I think a one-way here was 732 miles, if I remember. Yes, indeed. Coming here with all kinds of hopes and dreams, thinking I met the love of my life in my I think I was 48 when I came here. And he was younger than me, not by, I was 48, he was 39 or something. I can't really remember. I'm trying to forget. And the thought was, okay, in a couple of years, I'm going to be 50. I've met him. I'll go to a nice warmer climate. We'll get married. He'll work. I'll work. You know, girls. I just wanted to be happy. I wanted to be married and happy and settled. Uh, Sometimes things don't work out the way you think. What did my son tell me when you're going on a first date with a man? He says, Mom, you're never meeting the man, you're meeting his representative. I thought that was pretty smart. you know. Oh, and you think you're in love. Get out of my way. I don't want to hear any advice. I'm in love. I know what I'm talking about. Get out of my way. I know what I know. I did not. Now, as far as the lippy is concerned, we have the Maybelline. We have a nice brush, the brush pencil, the lip pencil. No, I'm incorrect. Anyways, we have this little brush to put your lipstick on. It's a Maybelline. Yeah, we have the Maybelline. I'm fumbling all over the place as usual. The Maybelline, the Maybelline New York lip brush. And I forgot I had this thing, and I was thinking, do that. Okay, where are you? There we go. I was thinking about, I don't know if you can even see it, about that scar right there, and having something like this, maybe it would make it a little bit smoother, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the lipstick. And I don't know why I can't find it, but anyways, I thought I wrote that down. Well, give me just a second. The lipstick is La Rouge Gavinci, a fuchsia irresistible. This is a beautiful fuchsia color. I love it. So I was thinking to apply, my gosh, when you have, there's nothing wrong with the cheaper product, but I'll tell you, when you have um, a more pricier product, that lippy goes on like velvet, goes on like butter. And the coverage, is a lot better. However, for the less expensive brand, if I got to swipe this twice and swipe the less expensive lippy 4 times and I get the same results, it doesn't matter. Either way, you're still getting the job done. That's all that matters. So I'm going to take, just a little bit of this. Let me see that. Get that on there. And try to get up. What happens is it goes up into that scar and then it tends to come down here. This side is always a little crooked. So I thought perhaps we could rectify the situation with this simple lip brush. There, and then here it tends to get kind of pointed. It's not as round because when I fainted and I fell forward, I lost a bit of skin. I mean, you scrape onto concrete, And I'll tell you, like I told you before, that young doctor, he was a young doctor. It was a miracle what he did in putting it all back together. Now, just imagine if it was 1937 and that happened. You know what I'm saying? The how medicine has come such a long way, how reconstructive surgery has come a long way. So it's just amazing. I know this is boring conversation. I'm sorry. But if you were sitting here in my living room having your cup of coffee, I kind of screwed that up all by myself, we'd pretty much be having the same conversation, just talking about any and all different things. Have you ever found that you can have some of the best conversations with people you don't know? Let's say you're grocery shopping. You can be sitting there buying something, someone's buying the same thing, and you can get into a long conversation. It happens to me all the time in the store. I love that. And it doesn't matter the age of the person. It does not matter. I just want to dot just a little bit more on. Okay, so there's the makeup. I'm going to continue on with a few more things. We are going to go ahead and do, if I have it here, the brow pencil is a Wet n Wild brow pencil, which you can buy at Walmart. I tried to find it at the Dollar Tree. They did not have it. And so it's basically for browns and blondes, for people with lighter hair. Yes, I still got the itty bitty, but guess what? There's still some left and it works just fine. As long as it works, I don't care if it's long or short, as long as we got something, right? There's your spoolie. I kind of like that statement, your spoolie. And yeah, I went in and shaved just a little bit more. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. Kind of chopped it up a little bit too much. But it was kind of looking like, it's looking crazy. So, have you ever noticed that you can do one brow, it comes out really good, but then when you go to the odd side, you have to kind of work extra to get them to match? And so I just like to go in. And as far going back to the car for a moment, if I may, I'm supposed to find out on Monday. And if it's not ready, I can't go to work. That's just how it goes. And that's all right. You know, talking about that possible move, and like I say, it's a possible move. I'm thinking more and more about it. You know, you sit and you dwell, you think, you sweat and you sit, you sweat. You sit and you dwell and you think and you weigh the pros and cons. What are you doing here? How are you doing here? Where you are right now, are you doing well or not, or are you struggling? You know, the pros and cons, the plus and the minuses. The plus, I'd be living with someone that really does love and care about me. The possible plus, a job paying $2 more an hour. And there on Sunday, you get double time there. The minus, back to snow. That's okay. I dealt with snow for many, 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 many moons. I dealt with snow until I was 47 and a half or 48 years old. No big deal. Used to shovel, hand shovel, a 200-foot driveway that was on a slope. That was interesting. You know. And here comes hubby at the time, right at the tail end. Oh, let me help you. I go, you know, you need to get your behind back in the house. You know, don't come here with some pretend effort. Just take your butt back inside. Don't sit here and try to pretend you were going to come out here and help me, you poop head. Oh my gosh. I've been married too many times. Been married so many times, Elizabeth Taylor gave me a call to ask me some advice. Yeah. Old Lizzie had nothing on me. Sorry. Well, anywho, I've had a husband that was a real go-getter and would cook and clean, and we would help each other. Then I had another one. I'm allergic to grass. I can't cut the grass. I'm allergic. He was allergic, and there I am out after working all day. And you know how you pull up in your driveway and you look and you see the grass is about that green, about that long, about that tall, and you're looking at your green carpet and it's all uneven, and your neighbors is all done. You're like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I got to get out here and get this stuff done. You know. Oh, I was a nut job about my yard. Yes, I was. Trimming the bushes. I mean, trimming the bushes, mowing the lawn by hand, planting rows of flowers along the walkway. I mean, putting the little plastic bags down, the black plastic bags, so the roots wouldn't go through, and then putting the mulch. Oh, I love that bright, that kind of reddish looking, not mulch, but you know those kind. Yeah, mulch. You know, all the way around. And then you work and you sweat for 3 or 4 hours trimming and doing all these different things. You leave to go to the store for something, and then you pull back to your home and you kind of look and you feel not prideful but really proud for a job well done, you know. And you know, a home that you can be proud of, and people come over and everything's done just so. Isn't that wonderful? For you homeowners out there, you know what I'm talking about. I've had 3. Yes, I have. I had a federal brick style. I had an itty bitty little carriage house. It used to be, this was in upstate, and back in the days, in the horse and buggy days with those little carriage houses, they had, you could kind of see the outline of garages. All these houses were exactly the same along this itty bitty little street. And back in the day, it was literally kind of like a little mini garage type opening where the people would bring their horses in to park them. And that was some of the history of those little homes. Oh, yes, indeed. I really love that little house. Yeah, he put a post and rail in front of it. I have pictures somewhere. You know, hubby at the time was a self-taught carpenter. He could make anything. I mean, his own fence posts, anything. He was brilliant. 6'5.5" and nobody to mess with, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Gentle as a lamb. But you didn't want to mess with his wife or his children. Straight face came, and even I was a little nervous. When I saw the straight face, I'm like, you need to calm down, calm down. Let me stop. Okay, and let's make some history here, folks. Yes, indeed. What do we got here, folks? Oh, how about, again, LA Colors eyeshadow primer? How about that? Why am I laughing? Because I think this is really hilarious. Me making this attempt right here, kids. I've never used an what is this, an eyeshadow primer? What is it? Yeah. Hi, let me act like I know what I'm doing. This is the LA Colors eyeshadow primer in BEP 287 Nude. I apologize for looking down, but I said to myself, why don't I, what in the world? I thought it was powdery. It's liquidy. I just wanted to be able to let you know what I was using is all. Look at that. It looks like a lipstick to me. It looks like no, not a lipstick. It looks like a lip gloss. That's a lip. Look at that little footy. What do you call that? A doe's foot? I heard somebody call it that. I don't know that, but somebody knows that. And what I'm supposed to do, oh my gosh, how do you, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah. I was watching, who was I watching today? Makeup with a Song. How you doing, girl? I think it was, yeah, Tammy. I think it was her. I think she put some on, but she didn't sit there and cake it on. Oh my gosh, applause to her. I'm telling you, I think I even said that in the comments. The sound you hear is applause, I think I said. She, I think it's Makeup with a Song. Matter of fact, when this turns into a video, I'll link that video, or I'll link her channel right below it when this becomes a video. This feels very kind of creamy and kind of, I don't know, kind of slippery like. I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of strange to me. So you know what I'm going to do? A lot of you are holding your bellies and laughing because I have no idea. I guess you're supposed to prime so the eye makeup sticks. Is that how it goes, girls? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. Okay. Okay. It's kind of liquidy. And you put a powder on, so a powder is going to stick to a liquid. Now, how about that for Sherlock Holmes? I figured that one out right quick. I'm sorry. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm cackling like a hen. You think that's bad? It gets worse than that. If you make me laugh good enough, I cackle so loud you want to run from me. You probably ran from your computer. I'm sorry if you have earbuds in. I apologize. Let me apologize about me for a second. When I do the Over 50 and Fantabulous intro that's rather loud, I know I realize now that you're wearing headphones, so that intro starts, and all of a sudden, right? You're probably like, and then you're probably like, doggone it, woman, why'd you yell like that? I think maybe if I use that intro from now on, I'll just put loud at first, beware, or something like that. I do apologize for that. And today, when they were doing the car, that the sound of the thingy. I can't even think what it is. The flatbed sound. It was kind of loud, you know, and you weren't prepared for that, and I do apologize for that. But what I have here is it's it's the e.l.f. Flawless Eyeshadow Palette in beautiful browns in a it's number 11031. And it is these brown kind of fall looking colors. I'm going to put this as close to the camera as I can. Notice it says little things like lid. It's kind of like painting by numbers for this little knucklehead woman that's trying to figure it out. Granny ain't no fool. I had to get an eyeshadow, use the eyeshadow by numbers, so to speak, eyeshadow by letters, and that says lid. That right there says lid. So this we're gonna go ahead and try. Do I have any kind of a brush? Do I have a brush to use? All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to use this brush. Please stop laughing. I know you're laughing at me. Well, at least it's coming off onto the brush. And this is not the right brush. I know that. Stop laughing. I'm just going to make an attempt. I says, you know something? I'm going to make an attempt. Why not? Remember sleepovers with your friends? And you would do each other's hair and makeup. Remember that? I'm just using the corner of that. And we're going to go ahead and try to put this on. Probably not really showing up good. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try that. Okay, we're going to try that. I know I have a brush in the room. I just want to just keep going. You know, you need a smaller brush that's a little bit more rigid, you know. And I know I do have one somewhere in there, but it'll take a lot of digging, and I don't want to walk away from you and leave you hanging like that. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like this. I mean, if you got to get up, you got to get up, but we'll just do this. I can see right there. Yeah, it's kind of pretty. It really is. I figured, you know, I'm wearing black, and having the kind of the fall colors would be kind of pretty. So I'm just kind of going here, kind of to the edge. Oh, in the 80s, I was a hot mess. If you think this is a mess, stripe, stripe, bright white all the way out to here. It was crazy. You know, and I was just, you know, what about 16, 15, trying to put on makeup. Okay, so I've gone from here kind of up there just a little bit. I have no idea what you think about that. I don't wear eye makeup usually. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what the next thing says. Now, I don't know if I can see it. Now, there's something that's really dark. So I'm venturing to guess that that would go out. I used to call it having like a little triangle shape on the outer edge. So we're going to go ahead. We're not going to give up here. Why are we going to give up? I feel like I said, maybe I should just put this down. No, let's just keep going. Why not? Okay. Here's that kind of a dark color. And what I'm going to do is whoa. Oh, we're not going to even double dip on that. Goodness gracious, look how dark that is. And from what I understand, blend a Rooney time. Honey, I look like Bozo the Clown. I may have to take some of that off. Oh, yeah, here's me in the 80s. How do you like it? Oh, 50 plus 213. Lead me to peace, Genie. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of makeup divas. Nunu the hair diva. Are you all amused? I'm sorry. Let me get my I should not have my I should not be all up in your face. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. So that is what I do know and what I've seen a lot of you ladies do. I think easy to, I want to think of your name, honey. I can't think of your name right now. Beautiful, easy beauty or something like this. It's not that I don't love each and every one of you, but when you're trying to remember 50 names or 30 names and I'm menopausal, I think it's beautiful, easy beauty, I think. She was talking about contouring today. That little lady knows makeup. You know something? Those of you that really love makeup and quote unquote didn't go to beauty school, whatever way you want to call that, but since you were a teenager, you've been trial and erroring in your mirror, and now you have little by little figured it all out. I homage to you, homage to all you makeup people. But to those that are self-taught, I find that to be an amazing thing. Hi, Rosa's Beauty Fashion. I'm just trying to get all these different names are coming to me. Okay. Well, I think there's too much blush on is what I think. I think this would have to be for something for nighttime or something, or a very, very dark restaurant where they can't see me clear. Excuse me. Okay. And then, where's that thing at? There is a very light color, and then there's a very coppery looking color. Now, I'm thinking a coppery looking color could probably go in there a little bit. And I'm just going to tap that in there just a little bit. You're not really going to be able to see it. Let me just use everything. Why not? Can you hear the bow? Can you hear the Bozo the Clown music as I put this on? Stop right there. And then there's a light on. I'm gonna use my pinky. Too many colors on there already. And then there is kind of a light. And I do believe you call that the brow bone. Honey, I look a hot mess. I'm about ready to wipe all of it off. Well, I literally haven't worn eye makeup. I think I tried a little bit, but trying to put on a full-on application, years, years. That's why I look ridiculous. Now, girls, what I've been fearing all day. Yep, because I love you and for your entertainment purposes, I have never, ever in my life put a pair of these things on. I saw it came with adhesive. I did not cheat. I just looked down. You can look down and you can see that there's adhesive and it says it on the back. Now, these are the one pair of eyelashes and adhesive oh goodness gracious, suitable for age 12 and over. We got a 12-year-old running around with these on. Ooh, I hope people aren't letting their 12-year-olds run around with these things on. You know, it's enough that an old bag like me would like to try them on and see what it's like, but not a little baby. Come on now. Anyway, sorry, that kind of gets to me when I think of a itty-bitty little baby doing something like that. So I've seen many of you pick them up, put a bead of adhesive, go in the middle, and just sort of go like that. That's all I know. And the other thing I've seen some folks do is they will pick it up. Now, I've never even picked one up. I've never even held one in my hand. So I'm going to pick this thing up now. Sticky. What in the world? Why is it so sticky? What the? All right, I hope I don't break it. But how in the world do you get this contraption on your lid? This is, oh my gosh. From what I understand, you measure to put it on, right? But let me see something. Oh my gosh, how do you do that? Dear mercy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put this thing on. I said I would, and I'm a woman of my word, and if it sticks to my eyelid, I'll just leave it on my eyelid. What do I care? I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Seriously, I'm gonna try. So they are really pretty. They are pretty. They're the more What oh, okay. Is that oh, okay. Yeah. You got that little point on the end. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do this again. Now, I'm gonna make sure to do this right. Okay, it's facing out that way. Then you pick it up. Oh, let me put my glasses on. That would be very helpful now, wouldn't it? Let me look at, honey, I look a hot mess. Yeah, lipstick looks a little crooked. But anyways, so you're supposed to kind of get this to come out. What in the world? Why isn't it coming out? Hold on a second. Let's. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! No, we don't want that much. Oh, why is it white? Why is it? Not understanding. Okay, well, here is. I'm gonna try, and you're supposed to put a thin layer. I'm gonna go down here and get that. I kind of gooped it or gopped it on the little plastic thing they came in. And I have seen, I forget who it was. Oh my gosh. There was this makeup lady. I'm sorry I say makeup lady. It's the only way I can think of to say it. But a pro makeup person. Let me say it that way. She put it on within megaseconds. I mean, I was absolutely astounded. Now, I'm going to try to do this, but I can't see. Okay, let's see. Can I do it is the question. Let me see. Hold on. I can't really see that well. Oh, wait just 1 second. Will you give me just a second, please? Just one moment. I'm gonna hurry up before the stuff dries. I've got this kind of a magnifying type of mirror. Maybe I can see better with this. Okay? I'm gonna try this. Apologize. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. You know what? And then, okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm willing to try, and no, I'm not. Okay. Hold on a second. I can't get this thing on. Y'all don't get mad at me if I can't do it, okay? I'll have to try another day, but I'm willing to give it a try. Can't. Give me just a moment, okay? I'm gonna try something. Give me 1 moment. Let me try something. All right, I'm coming. But I can't. All right. Yeah, Granny cannot get this thing on her eyelid. I don't know how you girls do that. I tried in the other mirror as well, and because I've never done, I cannot get this thing on I can't get it on. I'll try one more time. Probably messed up all the adhesive. Yeah, I feel awful. I really, really want to get this thing on my... You know what, too? I hardly have any eyelashes, and that might be part of the problem. That might be part of the problem, girls. I hope you're not upset with me. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to get a little more adhesive. Maybe that'll help me. But seriously, I tried in the regular mirror. Okay. Last try, then we're going to stop. Okay, let's see. Do it? Okay, just 1 second. I'm sorry if I can't see, but I'm trying my best. Hold on. Nope. Well, I got to retitle Eyelash Failure. I could not get that thing to go on my eye. I couldn't get it to go on these teeny little lashes. Would not go. Sorry, girls. Maybe some of you can instruct me on how to do it a little bit better, but I tried. It just would not lay. It would not lay on the lash. Continuing on. Sorry, girls. Now, I'm done with this. And let me move that. I like that mirror right there. Hey, I gave it the old college try. I am thinking to myself, maybe I'm just not meant to wear those things. But I got to tell you something. When I went into the bathroom briefly to get really close to the mirror, and I got it a little bit above, it looked really pretty. It really did. My gosh, it's an amazing difference. You know, I know there's individual, some folks go in, but it's quite pricey. You can go in and have individual lashes put on, and then I think you get those replaced every so often, but you know, I can't do that. I'm talking about resources, but we don't want to talk about resources. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, let's continue on. For the 3 of you that are watching. Yeah, I could not get that thing to stick. I hate, not hate, it's a strong word. I dislike when you know what I mean? You try something. I'm the kind of person, I just keep going like a chihuahua on an ankle, you know. I just don't want to give up. I almost want to try again. So there's the hair. Now, we also have these teardrop shaped gold earrings. Put those on. Well, let's get them on. Okay, let's go for earring number 2. Yeah, I feel really bad. I feel really guilty. Don't ask me why. I'm feeling guilty because I couldn't get a fake eyelash on. I'm going to have one of you come over and put them on for me. How about that? And then we have a kind of faux pearl bracelet. The next thing I wanted to do, let's put the flower in. Yeah, I have a flower. And why do I put in 2? Because I have a very huge head. Little flowers to the side. And what else? Oh, yeah. Probably gonna bore you, but I like this polish. Since there is a kind of a gold chain effect here, that's why I chose the gold tone earrings, you know, to kind of go together. And also, I chose the 12A Signature Gold, excuse me, nail color. Kind of a nice gold color. I like that. So I thought we'd just go ahead and put a little polish on. Right? Why not? I just wanted to do an overall, I guess you could say, an evening look. You know, if you want to go out to dinner, you want to go out with your hubby, or you know, your boyfriend. And so I've had the stress. I got the stress. Where did I get the stress? I got the stress at Walmart. And I think it might have been 2 years ago. I gotta put my hand up so you can see. I'm sorry. Excuse me, please. And I think the dress was about $11 or $12. I just really liked it, and I'll show you why in just a few moments. So there is this beautiful gold color. I really, really love this. And as I told you before, my nails were starting to get a little bit longer. And then they put us on that other job, and I was making all those boxes, and one by one, I started losing them. Hearing these thoughts in my head, you're a failure, you didn't put the lashes on, you're such a failure. And then I'm thinking, I'm here to conversate with my friends while I put on makeup or whatever it is I do to get ready if I ever go out. And so it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I think, uh-oh, that's a little messy. I don't know if there are any available that are a little bit easier to apply, and since it was a very inexpensive brand, that might have been part of the problem. I don't know, honey. I'm sorry, I got a dry throat. So I think it's a very pretty color. It is a Milani. I do apologize. I did not say that first. It's a Milani color. And excuse me a moment. Got some coffee. But yeah. And I just hope that everything is well with you out there. I know that there are some people that are struggling out there. You're kind of going through what I'm going through. And I want you to know, simply Twee, Teresa, you're in my prayers, honey. There's a lot of people going through some very scary things, you know? Okay, let me come closer. But yeah. Just to finish off an outfit, whether it is in a clear color or just the color of your choice, it just sort of, pardon the pun, polishes the outfit off, you know? I should do something about my feet, but so here we go. I would have never thought that I would turn on a camera and look into it and talk to people. I would have never thought that. You know, at the age of just say 56, because it's coming right quick, that I could get in the public airways in this very teeny tiny little way and meet such wonderful people. You all are so wonderful to me. And I thank God for each and every one of you. Yes, I do. And yeah, we're almost done, honey. 2 more to go. And this is the place, you know, we come to share the things that we do, whether we're traveling, doing makeup, cooking, vlogging, or you have young children, you're doing the family vlog channel. And it can be a very nice, very wonderful community. Or simply, like me, you know, you're by yourself, you're living by yourself, and you can find someone to talk to. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. And I'm finding also that there are a lot of women that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and perhaps even 70s that were married for a very long time, some of them for 20 years or more, find themselves in a divorce situation, find themselves having to start all over. Oh, baby, I can certainly relate to that. It gets you can start over in your late 20s, in your 30s, and perhaps even in your 40s. But once you start getting into your mid 50s, your 60s, you know, and you've been used to being a wife, and you've been used to having two incomes, and just used to every day just being the same day, and everything's just exactly the same, and all of a sudden there's a wrench thrown into the works. It's called divorce. And you're having to, regroup and really reinvent yourself. And you can. And you can. You can reinvent yourself. Yes, you can. Now, this is the clear that I that I finally found in roses. I had the camera in the video before the last one, and I just passed right by it. But we didn't miss it. We didn't miss it yesterday or whatever time. All my days are mixed up. So why don't we just put some clear? When you work a third shift, sometimes you don't know if it's day or night. I'm telling you. So we're going to put a clear over that gold color polish. I've got to get better at being in front of the camera so you can see better, Sometimes I'm here and I'm painting them, and I gotta go like this. In other words, you're doing what it is you're doing, and you're used to doing it this way. But you have to let your audience, the two people that are watching, see what I'm doing. So, yeah. I say to myself, there I am, broke down, no resources, but I have the ultimate source, Almighty God. Yes, I do. And I absolutely believed it. And my faith is baby faith. I guess I'm up to toddler faith now. I'm up to toddler faith. I've gotten off the baby bottle. Now I'm eating a little, some soft veggies, But I absolutely knew that I was going to go home, that I wasn't going to be stranded there. And I know I've come a long way, because normally when that happens, I would have got either angry in my 20s and had a cuss-a-thon, well, blankety Africa, or I would have gotten angry and then started crying, or started crying. Lord, why are you letting this happen to me? Like that, went into the ugly cry, as Oprah used to say. No more. I was talking to Tim, and I got a little bit tearful, And he said, what did we say? What did we say? I said, everything's going to be all right. He goes, everything is all right. Yes, he did. So there is a little bit, overspill or whatever. But as you know, I've said this before, you just clean them up after. You can use a Q-tip or whatever. I think Lead Me to Peace Jeannie had a brush. It was kind of a stiffer brush. It was kind of curve shaped. And she put it in the nail polish remover. And then she was kind of cleaning around her nails. You can do that as well. Now, on our feet, meaning even if it gets messed up while I do this. I got these, I do believe. Yeah, I'm trying to put them on with wet nail polish on. Can she do it? It's got a little zipper in the back, so I may be able to slip them on. Hold on. I'll just slip them on maybe without putting on the zipper. Let's see what we can do here. We are live, so there, was no editing. So all the fumbles and goofiness you get to see. Well, why are you on live? I like being on live. I feel closer connected to you when I am. I don't know why that is. I just do, you know. And some folks think I'm crazy. Why are you on there? Anything can happen, I'm like, well, oh well. This isn't a thing where you're sitting there, at least for me, where I'm sitting there trying to be poly perfect. Are you kidding me? A 56-year-old lady with her hair bleached from here all the way back with her wrinkles and everything, me trying to be perfect with my dollar store and my secondhand clothing. Are you kidding me? Okay. And as you know, as you obviously, my last video, I had the Brillo pad, but I went in and I washed my hair. That's what I wanted to tell you. I was trying to remember everything with the Shimmer Light shampoo for blonde and silver. That's what I used to wash my hair. Yes, I did. I used the Faria bleaching kit for my roots. You all know that, but if you don't know, it's this brand, and this happens to be the conditioner that comes with it. And it's a pretty good. I still have a couple of partial tubes because my hair is so short, and I use this as my conditioner. And before I flat ironed and kind of curled my hair, and those little curlicues you saw, I have two types of heat protection. This time I chose the Suave heat protection spray. This is what I sprayed all over my hair. I brushed it through, long as I know it's on there, and it kind of dried over, and then I just, as you've seen me do before, flat ironed it in sections. And I did a little more bang on this side. I'm just trying to have a little more of a glamorous look with the outfit, that kind of thing. So my shoes are not zipped in the back because of these things. So let us show you if I don't fall over, because these heels are rather tall. And I'd like to back up for you if I could. This is a dress. Hold on. I'm going to back all the way up. Please, Miss Fab, don't fall. But then again, that might be rather entertaining. It is form-fitting, and it's gathered at the sides. Gathered at the sides. Let's turn around to the back. You can see the back. And what I really like about this is this, because Ms. Pooch goes, ha ha, everybody's gonna see your belly. Ha ha, here's your fat. You know what? I'm talking about me. My cheesecake, as I'm enjoying the delectable flavor of the cheesecake and the strawberries, it doesn't say, guess what, I'm going to end up on your belly the minute you turn to the side. Ah, here I am. Wow, there I am. And I do like I don't know what you call these. The peekaboo is not really peekaboo. You can see the sleeves. But what's nice, it sits high up. So it can be form-fitting, but loose-fitting. You know what I'm saying? You can look pretty, and you can still have stuff covered, but still look very pretty. I'm not saying I look very pretty. I'm just saying you can, this is what you can do, some alternatives. And oh, the shoesies. I think if I aim it down a little bit, maybe. I don't know if that's going to help you or not. Maybe that helps. And there are the shoes and the whole outfit. Also, if I can bring that back up, you can see it has a little bit of a chain detailing right there. I've got a the bra underneath has got very thin straps, and it's black, so I can have the support that I need. Let's face reality. When you get older, and if you're dealing with this, it was once this, and then slowly a very cruel trick is placed on my face and on this area where everything goes down, and you're like, lock and low, get everything all kind of put together there, lady. Oh my goodness gracious. This has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you all so very much for watching, and trying to get my mousey. Yes, 1825. I still use a mousey. I do use the other as well. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the goofiness of this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. I'd be grateful to you for that. Alrighty, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your patience with me, and I will be seeing you in the next one, okay? All right, everybody, take good care of yourself. Love you so much. Bye, everybody.